Hello everyone, welcome back. Welcome to another ride along here on the Radmini Step Thru today with my youngest child on the WeRide co-pilot. Let's get started here. So I have an Insta360 ONE on my youngest helmet mount there. And I have an Insta360 ONE on my helmet. So hopefully this will make a very dynamic ride along here. And since I have my youngest child with me, I'll have a lot of children's genre background music. So where are we going today? Let's see, we're going to the local library. But today is, I think, Saturday? Yeah, I think it's Saturday, because we're also going to go to the farmer's market that's next to the library. And Chick-fil-A, which is closed on Sunday, so it has to be Saturday. So enjoy the ride and enjoy the music. I will have some graphics and sound effects. Hopefully you don't mind. Man, where did all these butterflies come from? I have a different type of graphics for my ride-alongs on the Radmini Step Thru and the WeRide co-pilot. I think the WeRide co-pilot was about $150, somewhere around that price. And let me tell you, if I didn't have the electric bike, it would really be a pain to pull this thing. Especially with I think the load capacity for the WeRide co-pilot is 70 pounds. But I'm still pulling it at 23 miles an hour, which isn't too bad. And I'm not trying to pedal really hard. You know, when I have my child riding on the WeRide co-pilot, I'm not riding for speed. This is strictly for fun. And good exercise and to get out. I'm about to get on the sidewalk here. So going on the left lane and the left turning lane as well. Gonna go off-roading just a little bit. Try something different. And it seems like the WeRide co-pilot will off-road with you even though they got the skinny tires. They have an option for a fat tire one. I think aluminum frame. I should have probably bought that, but would have been a little bit more heavier. A little bit more too. I think it costs like $170, $180. Gets a little bumpy here. I like the fisheye on the Insta360 ONE. As I turn around near the tree, I like that little, how the tree just turns with you on that. This used to be a community college, no longer a community college, it's annex now. A little slow-mo. Just enjoying the music here. Yeah, they have the emergency services back here. So this building has become useful for something else. Again, used to be, I think, Houston Community College, but they closed down. I'm not sure why. I was hopeful that this would remain a community college and I could take some classes of whatever, you know, whatever interested me, but that hope is all gone now. So this is going to be a long ride. It's going to be a full ride, no hyperlapse, no time warping. So enjoy the ride, everybody. So this is the farmers market they have here on Saturday. I don't know if they have it on every Saturday, but this is my second time here. And it seems to be a lot more vendors than last time. It seems like they remember me. How could they forget? She was telling me about this vendor, Young Sports Club. They're selling lemonade, raising money for their club. My youngest wanted to go out and play around, so I let her go wherever. I think that's face painting over there. While she's doing that, I wanted to just see what other vendors were there, so just take a quick look around. Alright, so as I look around, this gentleman asked me if I wanted to try out his barbecue. I told him, well, maybe a little bit later, let me come back. So, more vendors last time. I think last time I counted like 17. Looks like today they had vendors on each side of that little roadway there, the parkway right here, the little parking lot section. So maybe 30, double the amount, I'm thinking. Somewhere around there. Looks good. Hopefully they'll do more. So meanwhile, while I'm riding around, my youngest is hula hooping. Looks like she's loving it. Loving the hula hoop. Loving that hula hoop. Having a time of her life. So finally get back. Trying to see what's going on here. So I'm just patiently waiting for her to finish having fun. Yep, she's having a lot of fun. I'm amazed by the Insta360 ONE camera. The stabilization is awesome. Alright, and that lady wanted to take a picture of us again. She took a picture of us last time we were here. Maybe she thinks it's good luck, because last time, like, no, there was hardly any vendors, hardly any people. This time there's more people, so there you go. Get yourself an electric bike. People will start taking pictures of you. My youngest is so photogenic. She probably thinks the world revolves around her, as all children do. Sorry, I'm just enjoying the video. It's interesting to see, you know, what my youngest is looking at, or how she sees the world. I can only imagine. This just gives me a short glimpse. I hope when she grows up she never complains about how I never spent time with her, because here's my evidence. So I'm getting thirsty and they're selling lemonade at the Young Sports Club. I get over there and they're out of water, so they can't make any more lemonade. So I don't know how they're gonna raise money if they run out of water for lemonade. But I guess they made a lot of money because they ran out of lemonade. So we're ready to go. I noticed that it started sprinkling. I was a little surprised because it seemed like it wasn't going to rain at all, but it started to sprinkle. You can see a little wet spot, raindrop on the lens. So I started going to the library, started rushing it just a little bit, a little concerned. I know the Radmini Step Thru can handle rain. It's an aluminum frame, and a lot of stainless steel components. Hardly any steel parts other than probably the chain. And as far as the electronics, as long as you have the battery installed on it, covering the connectors, it can withstand the rain. Alright, we're finished with the library. You can tell by the time difference, and if you look on the right, the graph shows my spot in the middle where the peaks are. I kind of use that for speedometer. It's a speed graph as well as a measurement of time, and you can see that it's starting to sprinkle even though we've been here for almost an hour. But it started to sprinkle as we're starting to leave. Oh no, I don't want to get wet. It ends up drying actually. It sprinkled just a little bit, but it never really rained. It felt like it was going to rain. But the air was so warm, still very humid. Any moisture just dries up. You get that water spot right there, it'll start to evaporate. But I was concerned that it was going to rain, so I know this little shortcut here in the back of the parking lot of the former community college, now an annex. So I took this little shortcut. It just takes me to a road here that eventually takes me to a stoplight to the main road. I'm on my way to Chick-fil-A now. I can feel little drops here and there. Still sprinkling, so I was a little concerned. Oh no, raining. That's what I was thinking anyway, so just wanted to get to Chick-fil-A as fast as possible. I didn't want to get caught in the rain, especially with the Insta360 ONEs exposed. But it never really rained. It just teased me, making me pedal faster. So this is a pretty good route to take. I usually don't take this route because I have to go through that grass and do a little off-roading. But it seems to be safer and a little bit quicker. Now this is a great thing about having a bike, is you can actually just squeeze on by through the traffic get in front of the line. And up ahead, there's a lot of building going on here. I think they're going to build a Specs Wine onto the right side. On the left side, they finished building all those commercial buildings there. I don't know what they're going to be, but hopefully something interesting. Literally, it's literally like a 10-minute bike ride round trip. Only maybe 3 to 4 miles round trip. So having all these things here, Academy to the right, Chick-fil-A to the left here. I think there's a IHOP and a Jack in the Box. So if I ever get hungry, I can just ride my bike here. 10 years ago, there used to be nothing here, so it's developed quite a bit. All right, Chick-fil-A, we made it. And they do have a place to lock my bike, thank goodness. Which nobody rides their bike here. I haven't seen any person ride their bike here, and I guess that's good for me because I get those bike racks all to myself. I'm surprised how crowded it gets. I mean, they have 2 lanes to drive through there, with people taking orders on top of that. Anyways, we're finished with Chick-fil-A. We've been there for at least an hour or so. My youngest loves Chick-fil-A. I think she likes the playground because every time I go there, order her food, she takes one bite out of a chicken nugget, one lick from the ice cream, and just heads to the playground. I have to, like, you know, force her to eat everything before she goes to the playground. I think I order a number 7. I don't even know what it is. It's just a number 7, something I order all the time. I think it's a grilled chicken with bacon and some cheese. I prefer pepper jack, but sometimes they don't ask me, end up putting Swiss or American. Anyways, we're headed back home. I've done my duty as a dad. I have video evidence that I was a good parent. Took my youngest to the library, to the farmer's market, where she played around a little bit. I fed her, took her to Chick-fil-A, and she played around there in the playground. Rode a bike with her, went outside, got some sun. I mean, what more can you ask for? And again, it just takes 5 minutes to get back home. That doesn't take that long, actually. How long have I been out? I've been out 4 hours, so it's been a good 4 hours with your child on a bike, riding around, getting around. Another benefit of the bike, you can just sneak on by. Take a look around, make sure no one's coming. I'm gonna sneak between the cars here to get in the front of the line. It's very important to understand the flow of traffic if you're going to do something like this. The left lane is a left turning only, and the right lane is a right, and it goes straight, so I can be in between, and it turns left into 2 lanes, so I took the furthest right lane. As my daughter looks around, she really gives a good view of how the traffic flows. So understand how your traffic flows when you ride your bike on the street. And I take the shortcut back, turn right here, and go back off-roading again. Now on the way back, it's a little different. I remember there was kind of like a road that leads to this road, well, some kind of path that leads to this path other than going through the parking lot. But sometimes they don't cut the grass, and the grass gets kind of tall, gets very hairy, hard to get through, but looks like they cut the grass here. And so there's this kind of broken road here, gravel road. I think it goes to the power station right there, or some kind of transmission station right there. And it ends right about here, and I think this is just a little ditch, but you can see there's a little path right here. It's a little ditch here. I'm taking my time. I got my youngest with me. I don't want her to fly off the back of that. But that worked out pretty good. So coming back, take a little different route. It's better if I go through the parking lot when I go up it, but when I come down, this is a better path. Alright, all I have to do is just cruise on home from here. Looks like some sprinkler malfunction. Gotta fix that, wasting water. Now I'm just enjoying the video and the music. This is where I have fun in this ride. I'm just enjoying riding the bike. I'm pedaling, but I'm not putting a lot of effort into it. I'm getting some exercise. I'm letting the bike do most of the work, really. And again, you know, it topped out at 23 miles an hour for the trip. And again, I'm not going that fast. But if I didn't have an electric bike, I wouldn't be going this fast, and it'd be a lot harder because I'm pulling. The re-ride co-pilot is 25 pounds, I believe. So the re-ride co-pilot's about 25 pounds. It's a steel frame. My youngest is probably 50 pounds by now, I'm thinking. Maybe 60. So you're pulling some weight. The electric assistance helps tremendously. Oh, looks like I did hit 25 for a short period of time. Yeah, I didn't have a chest mount today. Just too hot. Just too hot. It's just much easier to have the helmet mount, do the voiceover. I had fun riding the bike today. I had so much fun. I didn't want to really go home yet. So I'm gonna ride around just a little bit more, is what I said to myself. Let's just ride around just a little bit more. Get a little bit more exercise, a little bit more sun. I'm spending time with my children. My child here. Why not? Alright, I'm gonna be ending the ride pretty soon here. Hope you all liked this episode. Please like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment. Alright, bye bye everyone.